a reaction we can find by another Australian Holocaust scholar, Colin Tetz, in an article from December 2011, and he participated in a lot of genocide conferences and so on there, and he came to the conclusion when he wrote a survey of the state of research. He said, foremost is the challenge of finding a space for encompassing and embracing the Holocaust with some comfort. The Judeo-cide, that is the murder of the Jews, an ally, not an enemy, and not on the margins. So that is what he sensed in the social group of genocide scholars where he was active.
Has anybody here ever flown to Israel?
Yes.
Right, or flown here? When you fly here, there's always like three guys with like the Navy SEALs standing outside the El Al terminal, right? And if you're fly to Israel, you're just like, oh yeah, that's what we do. But no other airlines have that, right? It's just when the Jews come into your port, you have to protect them with heavily armed people. And that's not any place else in the world.
It is okay to critique Israel. It is not okay to demonize and to delegitimize Israel. So we have on top critiques. Discrimination, for example. There is discrimination in Israel. You know what? Okay, an argument can be made. By the way, an argument can be made that there's discrimination in the United States and in other places. Occupation. Well, Israel does occupy lands post-67. An argument certainly can be made that Israel is occupying lands. Then we get into a more slippery slope. But notice how easy it is to fall down the tunnel. Apartheid. Apartheid. That's, in our view, can be argued out, factually false. Nazi. Okay, comparing Israel to a Nazi, blaming the victim, victimizing the victim of the Nazis for perpetrating the same behavior. That's not only a victimization, that's anti-Semitic.
Another form of anti-Semitism, which I actually encountered at an Oxford summer seminar, was articulated by one of the people in the audience. And she said, Israel is different than other countries because other countries were created naturally and organically. But only Israel was created artificially with a lot of violence.
As we all know, online anti-Semitism has been escalating. It will continue to do so. The AUP has provided what amounts to a protected space for academic anti-Semitites to disseminate their hatred. That's not a problem for higher education alone, since the Academy is a source for anti-Semitism throughout the culture, a source that is far more powerful internationally than anything else academics can do.